My name is Adam Cohen-Leadholm. I have been teaching for about 12 years. I'm at other small progressive high schools in Chicago. I started at Waldorf about a year and a half ago, and I've always been really excited about math and science, so I've been a STEAM teacher and just really focusing on projects and hands-on learning, and just trying to get kids excited about the subject. So I like to teach math in a very hands-on way. I feel like a lot of math is a little bit too theoretical, especially for younger people. So instead of talking about a perfect circle, we're going to draw a circle and measure it. Instead of talking about this ideal rhombus, we're going to actually use physical rhombi. So I use Connects, but you could use Legos, you could use anything tactile. And I feel like that level makes the learning much more memorable, much more transformative. Projective geometry is a really fun topic because we're not just going to imagine everything. We are going to imagine, visualize, but we're also going to draw it. We're going to see and we're going to measure things. So I feel like giving the students that opportunity really helps the topic sink in. So they can use a ruler and they can kind of imagine what it would be. But if you don't have any of that physical hands-on activity, then it's a little bit hard for some kids to connect, especially with a subject like math. So it just kind of makes the learning much more memorable. One of the nice things about a small class where I know all the students is I can remember where a student came from and how much progress they've already made. I also know, this student really needs more visual examples. This student needs one-on-one meetings. This student is more of a verbal learner, that kind of thing. So those deeper connections with the teachers, they can play on year to year to year. And once again, if we see them in a senior, we've probably been working with them for 4 years. And so me and the other teachers, we talk and we say, well, this really works for this student. And this student really doesn't like it when you do it this way. And so we can kind of share that experience. And I think it does lead to a much more rich learning experience for the students. The coding club is something that I lead. I started this year based off student interest, and it's something that I personally was interested in several years ago at my previous job. And I just found that coding is like another language, and at first it's a little bit hard to get into, but then you learn the rules, the syntax, the grammar, and it starts making sense. And you can apply it to a math class, you could apply it to an English class, you could see all sorts of applications. Obviously, coding is all around us these days. So it's something that I was passionate about, and I heard that some students might want to do more of that. So I thought, well, I can just kind of open up a free space where we can play, we can learn, we can experiment, and we can ask questions. So we can make a chat bot, we'll talk back to you. Or we can just do 3D modeling and see what kind of physical objects we can design. One of my favorite things about being at Waldorf, I've been here for a year and a half, but I instantly felt like it was a really tight-knit community, very supportive, collaborative. So working with my incredible teachers, my peers, working with respectful, incredible students, and just even the administration, the supportive community, everything like that, it's just been a dream come true.